Every day is a new challenge or a new learning opportunity. That is an exciting thing.
So in terms of trying to figure out how to get this whole business to work, it was very challenging since my wife and I are both from the public sector.
It's not easy to have a business. There are lots of bits and pieces.
It's really hard to know everything when you're starting yourself. It's hard to be a great farmer, a great bookkeeper, a great marketer. It's almost impossible.
It's just good to have somebody to go to when you don't understand, because I think a lot of us feel like when we're starting something new, whatever it might be, we feel like we're alone and we have to figure it all out by ourselves. But there's such a good resource right next door to tell us where we need to go and what we need to do, and we don't have to do it all alone. The creating and designing and developing everything is really fun, and the business end kind of is not as fun. And so I just needed a little guidance in how to make an actual business out of it rather than just a hobby.
We grow organically certified saffron. We felt like finally we weren't alone doing this. To have someone who has real experience in the field and who's so available to answer any questions we had and give like actual practical advice rooted in her experience, such a relief.
After we got started working with West, we were very appreciative that there was a local resource that we could turn to and that we could utilize to be able to fill those holes in our knowledge that we just didn't have.
I had spent a lot of time working in hospitality and restaurants and hotels. Finally, I've decided to put it all together into my own venture.
I didn't plan to buy a small business, but this opportunity touched something in my spirit and said, this is going to be a good fit. I knew I would need somebody to talk to, some experts to connect on areas where I needed additional information.
I think it really helped me realize my vision, that it could be something real and not just something that maybe could happen.
So the West Business Workshops that I've attended have been very helpful in terms of understanding that the social media aspect is really first and foremost. As an innkeeper, we have a lot of return guests. The return guests we have tend to be aging out a little bit, so we want to get hold of the millennials and bring them in, and that's all about the social media aspects.
As a business owner, you can't know everything, and working with West has been a direct relationship to my bottom line. Because I would have had to pay for these services, I would have had to go out and spend time to find these people, to bring them in to consult with me.
Negotiating the process of permitting was tricky. I met with Kevin, and he helped actually with the formation of the business and gave us the tools and the steps, the process to set up the LLC and all the tax stuff, which was really helpful and kind of put us on the right path.
In the 8 months that we've been running the business, we've been looking at numbers and occupancy and looking at the marketing decisions that we've been making as a result of what we learned from West, and it looks like it really is uptaking our business, so it's been very helpful.
The skills that I've developed by working with my team at West have made me a better business owner. They've made me a more confident business owner. They've improved my sales. That's what we're in it for. There's a bottom line that has been improved.
We spent the first year setting up, and now we're into this new phase of developing a marketing plan.
We're looking to add value to our product by installing a commercial kitchen.
With the plans we have for the future, I definitely see needing help along the way.
I feel that anyone starting a business or even running a business should meet with West. It's a free service. They're a great support and a good check and balance, even if you feel like you know what you're doing, to just have a second set of eyes on the bigger picture to make sure that your business thrives.
Being my own boss has been the best choice I ever made.